At the dawn of the 20th century, a single power held sway over a quarter of the world's land and people. This was the British Empire, an entity so vast that the sun, it was famously said, never set upon its dominions. From the grand neoclassical columns of London, the heart of global finance and trade, its influence radiated outwards. On maps of the era, great swathes of pink marked its territories, a sprawling testament to its maritime, industrial, and military supremacy. Fleets of merchant ships crisscrossed the oceans, feeding the voracious appetite of British factories and returning with finished goods, generating unprecedented wealth and cementing Britain's position as the workshop of the world. But even at its zenith, the foundations of this colossal structure were beginning to show signs of strain. The sheer cost of administering such a vast and diverse empire began to weigh heavily on the treasury, a fact reflected in the worried expressions of politicians poring over sprawling ledgers. Beyond its shores, new challenges were rising. In the burgeoning industrial heartlands of Germany and the United States, newer, more efficient factories hummed with an energy that began to eclipse Britain's aging industrial base. The world was changing, and the comfortable certainties of British dominance were slowly being eroded by the relentless march of its competitors. The true breaking point came with the cataclysm of two world wars. The Great War bled the empire of a generation of its young men and saddled it with staggering debt. A generation later, the Blitz brought the devastation directly to British cities, reducing skylines to rubble and pushing the nation to the brink of economic collapse. Newspaper headlines screamed of unimaginable losses, both in human life and national treasure. The immense cost of fighting for survival left Britain victorious but utterly exhausted, its economy shattered and its people queuing for rations amidst the ruins of their former prosperity. In the aftermath, the will and the means to hold the empire together evaporated. The jewel in the crown, India, achieved its independence in 1947, a pivotal moment symbolized by the lowering of the Union Jack and the raising of the new Indian tricolour. This act heralded a cascade of independence movements across the globe. The Suez Crisis of 1956, a humiliating geopolitical standoff, starkly demonstrated Britain's diminished power on the world stage. One by one, colonies cast off their imperial ties, and the pink on the map faded in a rapid, irreversible tide of decolonization. From the ashes of empire, a new Britain emerged. The towering skyscrapers of modern London now stand as symbols not of imperial dominion, but of a global financial hub finding its place in a different world. The empire was replaced by the Commonwealth of Nations, a voluntary association of independent states bound by shared history rather than colonial rule. The story of the British Empire is a profound lesson in the transient nature of power, a transition from a global superpower to a European nation, forever changed by the legacy it both built and left behind.